So let's talk about the foundation of how we keep kids out of special ed and probably populate most of our prisons in America. We just tell parents no to special education testing. I appreciate that, Karen, but I don't know if you know this, but he hasn't even gone to the principal this year, and he's an AB student. So, but thanks for asking for testing, but we're gonna have to tell you no on requesting special ed testing.
So school districts, look, I get it. You have a backlog of 100 kids that you need to evaluate. It's hard to find LSSPs. It's hard to find diags. I get where you are, and it sucks. But here's the deal. Just some very good advice to you guys. Two things. When a parent asks for an evaluation and they say, I suspect a disability, we can't draw blood for disabilities unless we're looking at a chromosomal or genetic disability, and we can look at chromosomes. Every other disability, learning disability, emotional disturbance, you name it, they are subjective calls by groups of individuals. And we have medical disabilities, we have educational disabilities. Really? Two coexist in the same thing? It's something we've created. So my point being, guys, if somebody suspects it, do the evaluation. Number two, when somebody says, I have a letter from a doctor. Now, in education, we are very good at disregarding physicians. And there are two sides to this, gang. I know it's frustrating when the school doesn't listen to Dr. Bob, but Dr. Bob, stop spending 5 minutes with a kid and writing the script for ADHD and saying they have a disability. You have more of a responsibility for that. The other thing, Mom and Dad, Dr. Bob probably had 3 minutes of training around ADHD. It's not their bailiwick. I'm not diagnosing cancer, so that's a whole nother story. But at any rate, schools, if they say the veterinarian wants to give input in a letter, take it. Oh, we'll evaluate that. You don't have to say that you're going to put a lot of validity to it or importance to it, but you will get nailed to the cross if they have a letter from a professional and you will not consider it. So seriously, veterinarian, the local mailman, I don't care who it is. Read it, consider it, take into consideration.